What's up, Grub Squad? Gamer Grub here, bringing you our latest video, this time covering the recently released Apollo God in SMITE. The video will take you through some of his abilities, what he's capable of, and show you some pretty cool gameplay footage. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. First off, we'll take a look at his passive ability, Audacity. After 10 successful basic attack, he gains an ability that increases attack speed by 100% for the next 5 attacks. As far as I know, it doesn't have a run out time, so it just stays there until you use the next 5 attacks, which makes him quite devastating. It also stacks up if used on towers and pretty much any object that you can deal damage to. In the video here, you can see Audacity stacking in the bottom left, just above the character portrait, the gold bar there. It goes up on towers, minions, anything you can attack, and it's a great way of preparing for a fight. You know, before you attack someone, stack up the full amount, go in with double the attack speed. It's really great passive move. His first main attacking ability is called So Beautiful. He strums a single chord and deals a long line of damage affecting all enemies it hits. It's great damage early game, and it does stack quite well as you progress to mid and end game as well. Although this ability does damage players quite a lot as well, it's extremely good for clearing out waves of minions because they come at you in a line. If you're able to get them before they spread out and start attacking other minions or players, you can pretty much wipe them out towards sort of level 10ish. You can kill them all in one hit depending on how you've built your character and what damage you've got. But it's great for farming, great for damaging enemies. Definitely one of the better abilities in Apollo's arsenal. Apollo's next ability, Serenade, sees him using his amazing voice to mesmerize all nearby enemy gods and minions. It's not the biggest stun in the game. Even at end level, it's only 2.3 seconds, and it's quite a heavy mana cost. But it's a long enough stun to get away or to chase down fleeing gods. It does break on any damage. I'll show you some footage here of how you can use it to escape and even avoid some of the ults in the game. As you can see in the video here, I got a little bit caught as I was overextended in the mid lane. Arachne came out of the jungle to attack me, and for all intents and purposes would have killed me if it wasn't for Serenade. I managed to get back close enough to my tower, saw her approaching to use her ult, and used it just before she got it off. Bit of a bug left her hanging, but it kept me alive and safe to fight another day. Apollo's next ability is the moves. He runs forward and slides on his knees, dealing damage and knocking aside all enemies it comes into contact with. He also gains a stack of Audacity for each enemy he makes contact with. So this is a great move to initiate, but it can also be used as an escape. I'll show you a couple of videos here on how we can use it to get away from chasing gods. As you can see in the video here, got caught in a bit of a team fight in the middle lane. There was a few of us there. I used a few of Apollo's abilities to try and do some damage earlier on, as well as try and get my Audacity stack up before we entered the full combat. Didn't manage to get much damage on a couple of them, but a few of them were low. My man went in there to tank the tower. Odin's a beast for doing that. And then I quickly run in with the moves, steal the kill, and then retreat before the tower finishes me off. And then there I am again using the move to grab a kill before retreating before I die. Apollo's final ability, one of his best and one of the best ultimates in the game in my opinion, sees him launch into the sky on his chariot of fire and choosing where to land before dealing damage and knocking back enemies in the spot he lands in. It does have a very small cast time, so it doesn't leave you too open to attack, and it does go on for ages. You can pretty much traverse any map with it. You can see in the video here I was able to get some with fleeing gods before they got safely to back to their base. There's also a few where you can actually sort of come down in the sky through objects, such as some of the roofs in the jungle and other bits like that. You'll see some of those. I missed it there, but I was able to catch up thanks to the moves and the other abilities he's got, and then my team was able to finish up the kill. So even if you don't kill anyone with chariot, it's a great way to get from one end of the map to the other. You can quite often catch people out once they start attacking your tower. There's just so many ways you can use it. It's such a great ability. A bit of practice, a bit of timing, and you can be mopping up kills the entire game. While you finish watching the rest of these awesome ultimate kills, please hit that big subscribe button for the latest from Gamer Grub TV. We publish gameplay commentaries, videos, tutorials, all sorts of stuff, so make sure you check that out. We've also got some deals on the minute at Gamer Grub at a 10% off due to our PAX East coverage that recently launched. You can see that on our PAX East playlist. Stay tuned for more exciting news from Gamer Grub and more flavours coming soon.
recycling. Gamer Grub is available at these fine retailers.